Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Can I have your attention? Oh, and our mayor made it. Mayor? Mayor? Good morning. No, Mayor, come up, please. Okay, we want to thank you for being here with us this beautiful morning, and welcome to our annual Pride Flag Raising event. And we want to acknowledge our LGBTQ community, and yes, so it gives us great pride to raise the flag today. I'm getting emotional. Yes. And I want to thank the elected officials that are here this morning. Thank you for supporting our event. And any other elected officials. I know I saw Mr. Dursa. Where is he? I saw him.
So you got Jenny McAdams.
Good morning.
Marina City
Thank you
Council.
for being here. Is there anyone else that I'm leaving out? Oh, yes. The mayor, and who else? You!
There's a Revis office assembly member.
And Margaret Uribe, my fellow councilman. So Margaret and I are going to read the resolution, proclamation for Salinas Valley Pride. And I want to thank President, right, for being here, and your staff. So you want to come up here while we read it and hand it over to you? Okay, thank you. And I want to thank our staff again, and Giselle and Sophie for arranging this event today. Okay, Margaret, go ahead.
Okay, so LGBTQ Pride Month is June 26, 2026, whereas the City of Salinas recognizes the month of June 2026 as Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender, and Queer Plus Pride Month. And whereas, sorry, the light's kind of funny, the Stonewall riots in New York City on June 28, 1969 was a historic turning moment that sparked the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer plus civil rights movement. And each June is Pride Celebration Month, and we have taken place, this was taking place in the Stonewall riots. Now we are bringing it to our home city, and we're very proud of giving this proclamation today and joining with all of you. I'm going to let Gloria read a couple paragraphs as well.
Okay, whereas the LGBTQ movement has achieved great progress towards acceptance and equality. However, members of the LGBTQ community continue to face an unacceptable level of discrimination and violence. And whereas the City of Salinas has a diverse LGBTQ community and is committed to supporting visibility, dignity, equity for all people in our community. And whereas the City of Salinas observes the month of June as a time to celebrate our dynamic LGBTQ community, raise awareness of the need for equal services, and to foster a dialogue that promotes healthy, safe, and prosperous communities for all. And whereas on May 16, 2023, Salinas City Council approved resolution number 22666 to display the Progress Pride flag, which will be flown over City Hall throughout the month of June on an annual basis. So the mayor, Dennis Donahue, in behalf and the entire City Council of Salinas, we do proclaim the month of June 2026 as Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender, Queer, LGBTQ Pride Month, and encourage all residents to celebrate the progress within our community towards justice, equality, and full civic recognition for LGBTQ persons. Thank you so much. going to raise the flag, right? Oh, perfect.
And he's never shy.
Hi, good morning. My name is Eric Mora. I'm honored to be here with Sam Gomez, a fellow board member from Salinas Valley Pride. And it's so wonderful to see so many of our fellow LGBTQ community members here. We have Cheryl from the Diversity Center, Ange with DEPA Center, Rainbow Connections, United Way, and countless others in the crowd. Sorry, I have limited visions. Harmony at home, thank you. Thank you. Who are all part of our community and are working hard towards advancing LGBTQ rights here in the Salinas Valley. I want to quickly thank the mayor, the council members, and the entire city of Salinas staff for making this event possible. So many people, when I talk to them about being a member of the LGBTQ community in the Salinas Valley, wonder honestly why I've stayed, why any of us have stayed. There's still, unfortunately, this idea that to be queer, you have to be in a major metropolitan area, that rural California is still not accepting enough of us, and yet so many of us have always been here. Our families have lived here for generations, and we've been part of this community for just as long. So it's wonderful to see that the city of Salinas recognize LGBTQ History Month. LGBTQ Pride Month. LGBTQ History Month is October. Ahead of myself. And so it's an honor to be here. I always also want to highlight the fact that for so many of us who are part of the LGBTQ community in the Salinas Valley, we also happen to be part of the Latino community, right? And so many of us are have multiple identities. Every year I look forward to this event, but I don't necessarily look forward to the announcements and the negative comments that surround this event. So many of them, I think, highlight a misunderstanding of who we are as a community. Oftentimes people will say things like, why aren't you honoring veterans? Or why aren't you honoring farm workers? And to me, those comments are so incredibly short-sighted, because if you knew our community, you would know that so many of us have served. So many of us are either farm workers or are children of farm workers ourselves. So this idea that, to honor LGBTQ History Month is to forget these other identities is not true. We are, community members. We are children of community members here in this area. And Pride Month really is more about acceptance and about showing people that visitors, residents, that the Salinas Valley is more inclusive than they may realize. So thank you once again for putting on this annual event. And I'll pass it on to Sam Gomez.
Hi everyone, Sam Gomez. I'm with the Epicenter. I'm with Salinas Valley Pride and also NAMI, so shout out to them. I wanted to invite you all this Friday for our first Friday Salinas. We're having a Pride takeover from 5 to 8 here in Old Town. So if you all want to join, there's going to be a lot of amazing resources. There's going to be performances. There's going to be local talent. So we're really excited for that. So hope you all can join us this Friday, 5 to 8.
Thank you so much.
And one final comment, I just did want to recognize our council member, Jose Luis Barajas, who I know is here in spirit and would want to be here today. And we all are wishing him very well, blessings, and can't wait to have him back. So I wanted to recognize him as well. And now we will do the raising of the flag.
Please join us.
Wait.
I'd like to give the opportunity, once I pass, Assembly Speaker. So, Mr. Pearson.
Yeah, I know you guys wanted more comments, so I appreciate it. No, on behalf of the speaker, really an honor to be here for several reasons. Number one, we can never take this for granted. You know, I know here in California, sometimes we take for granted just that we're going to be more forward thinking. We're going to be more accepting. But that's not true. And that's why, one, we always have to celebrate times like this. Because even though we may consider these rights to be immutable, to be inalienable, we know, simply put, there are folks out there right now, every day, working to erase LGBTQ people from history, to erase the right for these folks simply to exist in peace, to do the job they want to do, to live the life they want, the way they want to live. And so every time we're able to come together to celebrate this, especially here in our rural communities, where sometimes people still think it may not be as easy. I know I was talking with Eric on Friday. I heard a rumor, they're like, hey, there might be an issue raising the flag in Salinas, and I was flabbergasted. I was like, I thought we're finally to the point in Salinas where, even though I said don't do it, we take it for granted. Of course, it was not true, but that only goes to show that we need to continue to do the work. So on behalf of the speaker, it truly takes an honor and a privilege in representing all of our district in Sacramento and ensuring that we continue to fight for LGBTQ rights, not just in June, but obviously 365 days a year. Thank you.
I know we celebrate AIDS awareness and December 2nd, I'll never forget that day, the AIDS law. And I will join you. We need to organize something like that again here in Salinas. Yeah, awareness that it still exists, and prevention has always been the key, and it's always been dear to my heart. I had a family member. So again, love each other. A community that loves everyone, right? That's what I want to be known for. Thank you so much again. Have a wonderful day.